Northern Illinois. Well, he don't have far to go to get back to the pits. The Funkin' Grumman, Corey Buck, Chevrolet, out of Oconomowoc. Lots of these guys drive two trucks here. Got enough. 317, the mark to beat. Right down Main Street from that one. Oh, God, just nip at the corner over there. Huh? Right in there. John Homer and Homer Dodge.
Chandler.
How's it going?
Good. How are you doing?
Good, good. You at the shop?
We're at the shop trying to
You guys ready?
working on the tractor in between here, getting ready for next weekend.
Yep.
Oh, not many extra minutes this time of the year.
No, definitely not.
No. We got John getting on tonight or not?
I don't know. I haven't seen him pop in yet, so I'm not sure.
All right. Are we live?
Yes, we are.
All right. Hey, we got Jared Ripp tonight.
Yep.
Jared Ripp with the Foolish Farmer pulling truck, 4-wheel drive pro stock diesel truck. He's in the field right now. He's going to try and join us at the end at 20 to 8. We both got rained out last night, but the sun came out today, and we're both back at it. So
Yep.
hopefully he can get on. I figured about 20 to 8. We have 40 minutes of video, you said, and
Yep.
we'll try and get him back live. I asked him if he's got his pickup there with Wi-Fi in it. He said, nope, I'm in a tractor. I don't have Wi-Fi in a tractor. So,
Of course.
But he is going to try and get back on, and if we can, maybe call him and ask him some questions over the phone, maybe, or something.
Yeah. And before I start the video, how much work do you have left on the tractor before the Polish Championship?
I'm down to checking the clutch and cleaning it. So
Gotcha.
we should be pretty good there. I didn't change anything from Louisville. We're going to leave it the same and see what happens. We did good there. Hopefully we do
just
good.
Had to get that little part or whatever you told me about.
Yeah, down in Louisville, the base gas. Here, I got it. It's laying right here. I got it on the floor. I can show you what the rest of it looks like. This is what failed. It's supposed to be perfectly square. I don't know if everybody can see that, but only half there. The bolts came loose and it burned out the base gasket. So here we go. I don't know if you can see what the tractor's here. Getting everything ready, But at least we found a problem. It wasn't a big fix. Actually, fairly simple. Loosen up 4 bolts, lift the turbo out, and slide the new one in, and clean it up a little bit, and put it back on.
Easy said and done.
Changing all the fluids. I only had 2 runs on it. Usually we change the oil every 3 runs, but we plan on doing 2 down there. So I would have to do it down there. So I just did it one change earlier.
Great.
So.
All right. Well, I will get the video queued up here, and hopefully he can join us at the end.
Yep. And hopefully John comes on too. I don't know. I didn't hear that he wasn't, but hopefully he'll be back.
Making that truck will earn its way. Welcome. Another edition of Down and Dirty with the Badger State Tractor Pullers. Today we're in Dane, Wisconsin at the Ripp Farm. We're going to visit Jared Ripp and his family and the Farmer's Nightmare Diesel Dodge.
Yeah, first we're going to get a little tour of his farm here. They milk quite a few cows here. I don't know how many for sure. I'm guessing 1,200, but we'll find out from Jared himself. He's waiting for us at the parlor right now, so we'll go in and say hi and take a look around, see what we see.
Sounds good.
All right, thank you.
So Jared Ripp with us this morning, and we're in Dane at Ripp Farms, and beautiful cold winter day in Wisconsin. So we're here to visit and see how things are going with you and the family and the farm and the whole operation.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about the farm, Jared. You milk 800 cows here, you said? Yep. With your dad?
Yep, my dad, grandpa got out of it probably 15 years ago, but we started here in 1968 when we bought the place. We ripped everything down and started building everything. So we milked here, I believe it was in 1974.
When did you really expand to 800 cows?
When we built the parlor, we'll be in there 20 years here in February. But we milked an expansion barn. We milked about 400 cows in expansion barn. So that was easy, right? Wow, that's a lot of
That's hard work.
yeah,
Yeah.
they had to do a lot of bull work there. So
That's what paid the bills, though. To
Yeah,
get going
it did.
first, not a lot of overhead.
right.
You want to take a video around and kind of go around there and show where we're at? You know?
Yeah. So yeah, we can walk around. We can go in the parlor or whatever.
Do a little video on share.
No, it's just get in.
We don't know.
Yeah. You don't need to do it anymore.
Right.
You do with
Get away for a while.
What do you have here for a double?
So we got a double 16. We mount about 12 hours a day, twice a day, 6 hours a shift. Yeah, it's been a really good parlor. It held up nice. And Grandpa he spent a lot of money on it back in the day and did it right. So
The only way to do it.
this is the original parlor since we built. Yeah, we'll be in here. Yeah, it'll be 20 years. So.
Do you have a tunnel underneath?
Nope, no tunnel. We got, I can show you over here where we got chiller, utility room. Nothing exciting, I guess, but we used to have big bulk tank we had here. We're having problems with freon leaking out. There's not many guys that fix that no more, so we had to rip the wall, get the cooler out, when we put the chiller in and all that, probably 4 or 5 years ago.
Still good.
We couldn't go in 3 days because the front parlor, we never made it that way.
Yep.
So they got to switch a tank out, put another one in. Still doing the tank, but see, you got a tank gate probably? Yeah, tank and a half.
It's about 9,000 gallons. Here's the big milk, right? 6,000.
Yeah.
Not like acre.
All you gotta do is put power on the wall tank too. It takes a lot of money. It's starting off and it's a lot of tough time.
Maybe it looks how it looks at. That right? It's easy everybody.
What, should we take a look down and watch the stuff on it? Yeah, let's,
One nurse came in, she says, the doctor, we're gonna hold off on what's going on here, well, not going the way we want, we're gonna kind of relax here, let you relax, and we'll try again in the morning.
they don't make the stuff, so we, this is all shit I made for feeding calves.
Yep. Oh,
With electric pump and push button and all that.
Was it agitated up itself? Or you
I got a drill and a mixer on it. Yeah, that's all I do it.
oh, see, put it all
Yeah,
together.
fill 2 bags of powder in, mix it up with the drill.
hot water,
Yep.
104 degrees.
Yep. Well, I was checking it, that's for sure.
It is, it's important.
Yeah. Yeah, you wanna. Then we have cats and silent sheet shit too, we have a lane, but.
You'll have to tell that story about getting the farm in the cars. That's a good one.
Yeah, I can't remember what cars they were. Yeah. Grandpa, that's what I got. Yeah, what we can do is probably just pick up, go back, look at like the heifer barn, and we'll just drive around the rest of the area if you want.
Well, this is a calf barn. This is the calf barn. You say you have 5 or 6 calves born a day?
Yep,
A day?
yep,
And you keep them in here probably till 2 months old?
yep, 2 months they wean, and then we put them in the other facility, which we'll show you that.
All right. You gotta tell the story about how your grandparents bought this farm, because he was just telling us this on the way over here, and it's a good story. You gotta hear it.
Yeah, well, what happened is they heard it was for sale, and Grandpa and his brother bought 2 new cars. They farmed on another farm. They stopped over, wanted to buy the place. They heard it was for sale, so owner said, "Yeah, so much an acre." And he goes, "I like your cars, or your car." He goes, "Well, if you had another one for my wife, that'd make the deal." And he goes, "Well, I'll tell you what, we do. We bought 2 at the same time, so They went back and got the other car and brought them both over, and that's how they got the farm bought, I guess, back in the day.
Traded 2 cars for the farm. I wish you could do that today.
Yeah, it was.
Have to be an awful small farm.
It was. I don't know what they paid an acre. If it was $800 an acre.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it was, but it was those 2 cars that are brand new. They had to give that, and they said they walked home.
Right.
They would walk to the other farm, which is a mile and a half down the road, so that's how they ended up getting it.
That's a good story. That's why we do this, right?
Well, it's time to talk on the way home.
Right.
What did we just do?
What do we do?
Right.
We're walking now.
How are we gonna explain that when we get home?
I can imagine that conversation with the ladies when they got home.
Yeah.
Just get 2 new cars, finally got something, and they gave them away within a week.
I think it was a better investment.
Yeah, it was.
The cars are gone.
Yeah.
Good that you're home. I need to go get milk. Well,
Yeah.
take the farm truck.
Right, or bike.
Right. Yeah, that's how it went.
Move on to the next guy, Aaron.
Yep.
Oh, you still got the old one.
Yeah, this one I overhauled last winter.
Is this the one you were doing donuts with in your shop?
No, that was a neighbor's tractor.
What do that?
Yeah, that was a neighbor's tractor.
How many years ago you did that?
Oh, that's quite a while ago. It was a long way.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
have
we
it.
actually turned the damn thing up right in the shop there and before I whipped donuts with it, so it had enough power to hit 15th gear.
I gotta find a video. We'll add that video to the screen.
Yeah, this is a TMR tractor, my daddy. We got 30,000 hours on it. I just overhauled it last winter. Kind of went through it, so I don't know if it used much.
Been on the farm a long time, this one?
That's been on the farm. Yeah, since new.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think they bought it on auction. I had maybe 1,200 hours on it. So
Good share.
yeah, no, we.
I'm surprised John Deere last that long.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, yeah, that's good. Good one. That's good. Yeah. You got to consider the source.
Right.
Not a big deal.
Yeah, it's different on that side of the river.
I know.
Right. The river's the line.
Right.
Bruce says it's the hill.
Brew.
Yeah.
And you listen to Brew.
No.
Yeah.
All right. You want to show us a little more yet?
Yeah.
So we're in the shop with Jared. We took a great tour of the farm. What a operation you guys had. You guys got to be proud of that. We're over to Jared's now. We got the monster sitting behind us here in the background, quiet for most of the winter until we get the spring again. But here this afternoon, or this morning here this afternoon, I guess. Thanks for letting us come out and chat with you and see everything. This is great. This is what we enjoyed so much, seeing all the pullers in all the places, and hope all the Badger State fans do too. But what got you into truck pulling?
Oh, well, my daddy take us to polls when we were younger, and man, it was something to go to a Badger State poll. And I remember going up to Beaver Dam to watch that one. That was always our treat to go to that. And he said that's the big boys, and then we got to be a part of it. That's what kind of got us going. Started pulling farm tractors at like Lodi and Arlington, and then it kind of led to a truck because all our farm tractors we couldn't really turn up too much because we had to use them. So.
Yeah, don't touch that.
He wouldn't let us go too far on them, so.
Got unhooked from the spreader.
Right, we had to clean it up and do all that, but yeah, then we started with the truck, it's a little easier to get by doing stuff with that, he didn't catch on too quick.
Until it was broken, you couldn't haul the panel.
Right.
So was this truck one of your farm trucks or one of your trucks?
No, we actually found it down Cottage Grove or hauling corn one time, it was sitting for sale. Bought it for $8,200, had 226,000 miles on it. And that winter we converted it over to a pulling truck, and when we started it was, 500 horsepower. Dennis did some pump work, and that's kind of how it all started.
Started with street tires, basically
Yep.
one ton truck, and then just
Yep.
now it's out of hand.
Yeah, no, it's
Just like anything else, yeah.
Yeah, out of hand.
You had a shop there here a few years ago, right?
Yeah.
Also, what happened, the truck was in here,
The
right?
truck was in here, 2012, we had a couple tractors in here, and, burnt up. The truck is still the original truck, other than a few parts on it, but
You said that, didn't get hot enough to burn the tires?
no, it charged the tires, but when the fire department got here, we ripped the overhead door out and like spray in that corner, that's where the truck is.
Wherever else is gone, fine. Good truck.
Right.
Burn the truck.
That's what we did. Saved it. Yeah.
That's amazing.
I think you made a point that year too, didn't you?
Yeah, we did.
You got
Yeah.
made it out.
Yeah, we were out, I think it was pretty close to the beginning, we had it running,
Right.
going, so.
Right.
Farmer's nightmare. How'd we come up with that?
Well, we were building another shop and we never had time to work on it during the day or the weekends, we're always working. And so we'd work on it at night and we'd sit there until midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, we're trying to get it ready for polls. And right, this thing's turned into a nightmare, you know, and that's kind of how it got its name, Farmer's Nightmare.
Hard to find time between milking, and you said you milk twice a day, 6 hours a day, so, gosh, yeah, even keeping, yeah, I can only
A lot of
imagine.
chores and, yeah, we're doing all the field work at the time and we're trying to finish up with this. We thought we had more of a winter to do it, but we didn't, so.
And knowing your dad, you ain't screwing around with that truck.
Oh, no,
you got work to do.
Yeah, you did it on your own time.
You're supposed to be sleeping, right?
That was, yeah, and he called you nuts for sitting up and working on it all night, but,
You're young, you can get away with it.
right,
Yeah.
yeah, it's hard to do that now.
Right.
So the classes evolved and changed, and to where we're at now, and you've made a lot of changes over the years. I mean, like you said, probably the original from the truck left is the body, isn't it?
The
Body
body and
frame?
the frame rails, yeah. Yeah, this truck is definitely got a lot of passes on it. We split the frame down in Utica and
Yeah,
broke
that's
the
right.
frame right by the clutch, you know, where the 4-link goes in, and we patched it up and still the original frame. I can't imagine how many hooks this thing's got on it over the years, but
How many points championships you got?
oh, what the hell, 4 of them, I believe.
And how many years you been pulling?
We've been Badger State. I've been pulling 20 years, but we've been Badger State since, I forget when you guys offered the class, was that 2010 maybe?
Yeah, right around that.
2010, 11, somewhere in there. Because the first year, I think Jim Steindorf won it, and then I took it over after that. So,
Yeah.
but yeah,
Long time.
it's been a lot of fun.
Right. So going to the polls, what's your favorite poll to go to?
Favorite poll is probably usually a Children's Hospital poll. Utica's always a good one for us because it's close, and we always had a lot of fun going in the cornfield down there.
Shooting for the corn.
Yeah, and the sled guide always let us get there, and it's
Yeah.
kind of really got the crowd going.
Who gets in there the farthest,
Yeah,
right?
it was always neat to go there.
It's almost like a Ripp family reunion.
Yeah, it
because
is.
all the relatives are there.
Yeah, it's a close one, and
Yeah,
they always went.
yeah, they're all there. They're about 300-foot mark, right over there. They got the bleachers covered over there. Yeah, you bring him up, they just start cheering. And
And then it gives you a little adrenaline.
Right.
Really pushing.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to screw up there.
Yeah, you know, that's usually where you should.
It's always the pole's way far away where you win, and then you come back and tell them about it, and they're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
You seen it on Utica, you didn't do it with shit.
it's hard to post home or one that they all come to.
Right.
Yeah, they probably all not make you drink a lot of water before you pull.
Right.
Gotta be refreshed.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So when you get to the poll, who do you think is your stiffest competition? Who's the guy you know that you might have to get ahead of?
Well, nowadays it's it's anyone's night. It's a lot of good running trucks. I'd say, obviously, my motor builder Josh Stahl. He's one of my tougher. Our motors are identical, and he really does his homework. He's a very good puller. He's been pulling as long as I have, or a little longer.
Yeah. He's harder to get on the camera than you are.
Yeah, he is.
He might hit on us and shit.
I bet he did. Yeah, he's kind of like me. He doesn't like that.
There's one good memory too, and he had a heck of a streak growing, and he come up to announcer stand. I don't remember what pool it was. There's a nice plaque and like a case of beer or something. I think it might have been Macville or something. And he come up and he's like, "Oh man, I gotta talk to you." I'm like, I know, you hate it, but I mean, this is good. I said, I can fix that for you. Oh, really? How's that? I said, quit winning.
Yeah,
Don't win, you don't have to do it.
Don't win, you don't have to talk to me.
Yeah, right.
And then if you're pulling, see, another question we ask guys is, if you got to pick some other vehicle, pull anything, truck, tractor, semi, anything to pull anywhere, what would you pick?
Oh, I'd probably pick a pro stock tractor. Probably be, I'm a John Deere guy. It'd probably be one of the diehard tractor. Yeah,
They're tough tractors. Yep.
Yeah, one pro stock for sure. That would be what I'd want to do. It'd be a pretty neat ride. I'd probably be too afraid to do it, but
Oh yeah, no, you wouldn't. I know you wouldn't. You did donuts in a little shop here. We're gonna find that video.
Right.
I can find it. Wasn't this shop? I thought it was your shop. No, it's a neighbor shop with a tractor that size.
yeah,
With donuts inside your shop. That was 10 years ago too.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That was at midnight,
Yeah,
Or a little later.
after working, yeah.
Nothing good happens after midnight.
Midnight.
No, she just laid the keys in this.
Yeah, but who's here gonna tell you no?
Yeah, I don't.
Won't be me.
If my old man was, I would. I
Yes.
guess.
You'd have to go out
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your favorite, favorite pull? We talked about a little bit, but what's your favorite pulling sled?
Lately it's been Iron Horse. He just seems to load us up hard coming out of the hole. And with these things, it's you can't just put them wide open. You're trying to get the tires to hook up, and it's nice that when he loads your rear end quicker and lets you lay into the throttle a lot faster, and makes it a lot easier to drive too.
They are tricky.
A lot of guys like that.
Yeah, I drove.
You know, it's nice to have drawbar weight right away. It makes it tough when they don't put nothing on you until 100 feet out.
Right, and you get too big a gear by the time you get out there.
Right. It just takes forever before you can go full throttle. And
Lot of finesse, and I drove my brother's truck, and
yeah,
been lucky enough to be able to drive different stuff between the years that I've been driving. I'm very fortunate, and to drive something different, like super farm to hot farm, and the blown mini rods to this, it is you're out of your element because it's totally different.
Yeah.
It's hard to explain to people, but the finesse part of these, like you said, when he told me that, come out about this RPM and you gotta get the clutch going and keep it up right there in RPM and then roll into it nice and smooth. And because these guys make enough power that you blow the tires right off if you come out.
yeah, you messed your whole pass up. And if we did it down the last pull of the year. This year I come out too soft and it started getting the rear end bouncing. We had to shut her down. And it's real touchy how
Yes.
it can go. And if you get the front end set up in a certain way, which lately we've been right on the edge of it, if it's going to go or it's not, to get it to get out there to be with the competition. It's a lot of driving coming out that first 50 to 100 feet. Once you get past that, it is what it is at that point. But
Keep that hop out of it, that
Yeah.
jump out of it. But yeah, that's the other thing though is too, is like his too, the first time when I was letting it out, it didn't want to go. He says, you don't want to go out too high, you don't want to come out too high with RPM. You don't want to be too low. So there's a honey spot in there in the RPM that you guys gotta find.
Yep.
And you gotta hold it there and keep it there to get the whole wagon rolling.
Get some boost build, a little heat and turbo.
That's what me and Josh are. We sit there a long time and build heat in the head. And you can come out at a lot lower RPM and try to get the tires hooked in. But we kind of drive off of your exhaust pressure gauge is what we kind of go off. You get so many pounds, she's lit and she'll go.
You got
You
nothing
can
to
bring
keep the
her,
turbo driven.
you can bring her down pretty low before you'll get under the charger. But we also got messed up on that a few times too.
That's all, everybody does that. I mean, that's tough. And you talk about driving other people's stuff, even if it's the same truck in your class, everybody's truck is something different.
Oh, exactly,
It's not easy to just hop on something else no matter what it is and drive it.
Right.
So I was talking about that, yeah.
The whole thing, that is everybody makes it look so easy, and then someone like me, whether I jump in yours or even if you guys jumped in mine and drove, the first time, you'd be like, that was weird. You guys get so used to your truck. And
Yeah,
you two are one when you're in it.
Yeah,
And you know the feeling of it. That feeling is, you can't make that up. That feeling is, you learn the truck and you learn what it's gonna do, and that's how you get consistent though too.
Right. At the end of the year, it's kind of like you're leaving a stoplight.
Yeah, it's like your
There's nothing-
favorite pair of
nothing to
shoes.
it,
Yeah,
but-
let's go.
By 100 feet, you know if you got a good one motor.
Yeah, you kind of know at that point.
I
If it's
screwed
gonna be
this
good
up.
or not.
So you get to ride for 200 feet, no, I did that wrong.
Yeah, you get to the end, you don't even. You don't even care to look out the window where you're at. You're like, oh, damn it,
Yeah.
mess that up.
So good question here, going from tractors to trucks. A lot of fans here. So what do you run for an engine, transmission, transfer case, driveline wise? What's in it?
So we're running with an engine. It was a 6.7 Cummins. We're building a different block right now. We're going to a full cast block, solid block. But this is out of an everyday pickup truck. We fill all the water jackets full of concrete. As far as the front end, we run a 106 Rockwell. We have a forward and reverser from ProFab. We have a SCS drop box. That's where we switch our gearing out for your speeds. 20-145 rear end. We run typically the same clutch as what you guys are running.
Like a
four
four
disc. Yeah.
10-inch or
I
11
think it's 11. I forget.
11? Yeah.
11 or 13, right?
But
How long does it take to change gears? Like if you know,
it would take, give us about a minute and a half. We can
Really?
switch them all quick, yeah.
so you could be test hooked, not like it, change a gear, roll again.
Or you'll watch a couple guys go and you're like, oh boy, we better quick switch that out. But most time you do that, you guess wrong.
Yes.
You know?
You gotta go with your first stomach
Not watch
instinct,
everybody
your first gut
You
instinct.
can watch everybody else, but
But
Yeah.
you got to pull your own truck.
Yeah, that screwed me up more times than ever watching other people.
does.
And
Yeah.
you go back and rethink it, and you should have just left it alone.
Right.
You know, but it is what it is. It's kind of a spur of the moment thing. And
experience, you can't buy that. It takes time.
Right.
You know,
So John Holder bought some stuff from you too, and started kicking your
Yeah,
butt there
yes,
with your
he
own
did.
stuff, didn't you, for a
Yeah.
while? That's always fun.
it's happened to him too.
we put this big front end under, and he bought my complete setup. I'm like, just put it under the truck, don't touch it. He come out and kicked my butt all year.
Yeah.
And we could not figure this thing out with springs. And man, it was just, it's fun to talk about now, but at the time, boy, that was getting me
You
mad.
made a mistake.
I'm like, I'll give you this big front end, I want my other one back. But we're putting ringing pinions in it about every 3 hooks. It crack them, have shell them off. So we're getting sick of switching them out, axles. So
I don't think John's gonna have that problem. Did he?
not really, I don't know why.
Less horsepower.
I don't
That's
think
what we're gonna
that's,
go with.
yeah, I don't think that's the case, but at first he was, but he's right there with us, so.
He won points 2 years ago.
Yeah,
2
he
years in a
did.
row, didn't he? Or-
Yep. Yeah, he won it last year.
When it last year.
It's been a tough truck, that's for darn sure. He's a good puller, so.
Yep.
Learned a
Good
lot the
class.
last few years.
Your class in the last 4 or 5 years, if you took a ladder, you know, everybody kind of goes up a rung. I think you guys skipped like 5 and jumped up. Once we went to bar tires.
Once
I
went
think
to bar tires,
just
it went full blown. There was no, you didn't get these guys that come in and think they can run with you. You know, it's all or nothing now. It's full blown pulling, you know.
you think it was better, you know, as far as driving wise, handling wise? Was it better when you guys run the dualies and street tires? Or do you think it's better now with the bar tires? I mean, you had a transition to figure them out. It
Right.
had to be, you know, a little bit of, hard to do, but
I personally like the bar tires. The things with the duals were nice because if you were later in the class pretty much built you to the road, you know, because you didn't peel the track up as bad as these things here destroy the tracks. I don't know what class would be worse than these.
Yeah.
You know, these things just, we did big trenches in it. You know, if your last hook and the track's soft, you're way back. You can't.
Yeah.
What it is with these tires, but
It's that way, you know, I personally like pulling after the trucks. I do. The track is usually smoother.
sure, man.
Because you try
Work it up, yeah.
There's some dirt to work with. You know,
Yeah.
you know, it's all in like any track. Some tracks get better, some get worse.
It does. It fools you.
Yep.
It really does. We like pulling after like a 466 class because they seem to kind of groom the track nice and make it hard. And if your first couple 3 hooks, you're gonna do pretty good. If you know.
I know when we set the lineup, I kind of like to put the trucks in the middle because that kind of gives you a chance to get the track back together too.
Yeah.
I think it does. You guys moving up dirt around.
Yeah,
then
move a lot of
stuff
dirt.
has to. You have something to work with.
Right.
You know. Yeah. But I don't know. We are gonna find that video of him doing the donuts in the shop.
You just can't let that go.
I know. Have you ever seen it? It's cool.
I did see it a long time ago.
A long time ago. We gotta find it and get it in,
Yeah.
get it in here. But,
So these two that a lot of the fans, unless they come to the pits and check them out, suspension wise, the rear is solid.
Rear solid, yep.
In the front, you're on like 4-link setup,
4-link setup,
Looks
and
like
a couple coil springs.
couple coils,
Yeah.
a lot of adjustment in the front.
A lot of adjustment. We put that front end in, we did a good job, we thought. We cut it all back out, redid it, so it's all, I don't know how many different ways you can adjust it, you know.
Too many.
And yeah, it really is.
too many
But
choices. Gotta make them all
we
right.
were so sick of cutting and welding and making new stuff, we just made it where you could move it every which way and go try stuff. And that's what we've been doing the last few years, trying to find something that's working. And we're getting a few good hooks in there, but there's something we try something completely different, and you can tell it's
You'll find the
we're
sweet
back
spot.
there.
You can only change one thing at a time.
Right.
You
No,
know, you
it's-
can change 4 things. Which one worked? What part didn't work?
Then you don't know if it was the hook position or the track, or you know, you kind of go off the feel of the truck, and
You know, people know.
That's how you get ahead though. That's how, you know,
you can't keep doing the same thing and
Yeah.
expect to
Be
stay on top or win, or you know.
Well, even if you are winning, you know, you won all those last year, you guys still do stuff next year to get out. But what if you did something that set you back?
Right, exactly.
That happens.
Oh, it happened to me a couple times.
Yeah.
but points championships too, you know, points champions don't come to take everything. They come to give everything to get there.
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
does.
you gotta work hard to get to that spot. And it's earned, it's not given.
No,
You know that
it's
as
definitely,
well.
it's,
A lot of late nights if you're going to point champion.
Yes.
yeah, you're
You
not
have to
just,
do it right.
yeah, you're not just gonna show up and do no maintenance, and,
Homework starts right here.
yeah, it does.
Right where we're at.
But when you talk to guys that win point champs, a lot of times it's everything went right. We really didn't wreck anything. We just had to keep it going with doing maintenance. Didn't really change a lot of stuff. We got it right and we left it there and just kept winning, you know.
Yeah, or stay
Comes to
consistent,
you,
you know,
consistency, yeah.
cause you know, guys they'll win maybe one hook or maybe hardly even a hook, and they'll still win points, you know, there's consistent every time.
Yeah, Mike Meyer won point championship this year, never won a hook.
Yeah, see it, and it just shows you, you know.
Yep.
Just gotta be right at the top 3 when the dust settles.
Gotta be there every time.
Yep.
Gotta be there every time.
I
That's
mean,
where
if you got,
we're now,
you got second place, 2 poles in a row, and the guy that won tonight, he's last the next night, you know, you're still right in the hunt there.
that's how our season went this year. We'd either win or we'd be pretty much last place. We can never get in the middle for some reason.
Were you changing stuff almost?
We were all summer, yeah. We went to Mazel, we won down there, and everyone called me nuts. We come back, I cut the hitch out, redid everything, and
Yeah,
because I wanted to try it, and
you gotta try it.
we went and I think we went to Oshkosh, and we went up there in a pretty big wave, and like, oh, I don't know what the hell happened, but it must have been right. And
Yeah.
I think we won 3 or 4 more, and then we kind of started falling backwards again. So I don't know.
Everybody else started seeing what you were doing, started doing the same thing.
Right.
Who are the people that help you out, you know, when you come to the pools or at home, that come, you know, buddies or family or?
Yeah, I got buddies they come with, a few cousins. I got my wife and stuff that helps. I got, like my engine builder, Josh, he usually comes, he brings the crew a lot of times. If he don't have guys, we help him. We kind of, the truck guys, a lot of us work together. It's nice. If you're coming by yourself, you say, hey, you guys got some extra help to pull me around or give me a hand. You know, I don't need much, but everyone's always willing to help. That's the nice part about being a part of Badger State is, man, anyone, they're always willing to give a hand, or you need a wrench or you need something, hey, come on over, you know.
Yeah, someone's got
So
something.
that is a nice part about it.
That's, I think, why a lot of guys like going to listen.
They really do.
It's a friendly atmosphere and just, everybody's there to have fun.
It
Number
is,
one.
and you should be able to have a beer when you're done with everyone. Not,
Right.
yeah, when you're on the track, it's competitive.
Yeah,
It's,
yeah.
you're for yourself, but when you get done, you talk about what you did or,
Yeah.
you know, whatever.
And it's nice, everybody generally comes and congratulates you when you win.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Family, friends, it's all, every time we go somewhere.
Yep.
Yeah, no,
It's
it's
all about.
definitely a good group of people to pull with, that's for sure.
And we have a lot of good fans too, I think. They come
Oh,
and enjoy it and
yes.
find you in the pits and people, you know, want to talk to you, and we really do.
We have quite a few that'll come 5 times a year, and they'll come over by us and make sure you know they're
Yeah,
there.
you really know, but you
Right.
just know them from the last time you
Yep.
were there, yeah.
And you know, that means a lot to the guy too, that
There's somebody out there cheering
they're
for
coming
you.
to watch you, and, you know,
It's fun too. You go to another pole somewhere, or it's not a Badger State pole or something else, and you see people's shirts from the Badger State. You see your truck shirts in places. You'll be somewhere and you'll look, like, oh, I know who that is. You know?
Yeah,
Or, you know, I've gone other states away and you'll see a shirt from the Badger State, you know,
Yeah, that
walking
is
around,
neat.
or someone was visiting, and
I've seen them in the airports flying.
Yeah, oh, it's neat.
You see them, yeah.
so that's what's neat about it too. All the fans that, you know, come and go or know someone.
Right.
You know, and what's neat is when a Badger State guy's at them, they know somebody's there that they have to compete with too. I mean,
Yeah.
I really do. I mean, that's the competition in our club. I think is as good as anybody's.
Yeah, when you come to Badger State, you better bring your
Bring your
big
A
boy
game.
pants. You're not just gonna show up and win in that group.
There's no gimmies.
We've been quite a few places, and man, it's some of the hardest competition is Badger State. That's for sure.
Yep.
It used to be the Southern boys would bring their trucks up, they'd whoop up on us pretty bad. We couldn't compete with them, and now it's the opposite.
I really think that's happening in Lincoln Pro too. I mean, it used to be the guys from Missouri would come up and show
Yeah.
us where the bear shit and woods.
Yeah, and now it's
Shipshawana was a perfect example. 5 of the top 6 in Lincoln Pro were Badger State guys.
yeah.
In the finals, yeah.
No, we went down to Shite Diesel's thing, and Funks won it the one night. Josh won it. I mean, all of our trucks were up in the top 5, and
Yep.
you know, we kind of let them know.
I don't know, 27, 28 trucks or something in the class, wasn't it?
Yeah,
It was a large number.
it was, and it's just
Yep.
neat that the Badger State boys come down and kind of brought home the wins, you know, both nights. That tells you something that
Right.
Yeah.
you got a tough running group of people.
If I can't win it, I hope you do. or-
Right,
Well,
right.
One thing too is all Badger State guys, when you go to a poll like that, work together too. Usually.
Well, definitely.
You do. You tell guys, hey, I had too much weight in the front end, or too big a gear, too low a gear. You know, and I had a guy test me one time, and why are you helping me? Going from my club, I want the Badger State guy to win this.
Well, right.
I want him.
I don't have the lead right now, so I'm gonna go help him.
Yeah, I'd like to make sure he gets it. Yeah, even if I was in the lead, I'd say I'd help him.
Oh, I would, yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
So it was.
No, that's neat. You know, you guys went on to Louisville, Kentucky, and put a hell of a show on. It just shows you that you guys in Wisconsin, they do know a little more than just drinking beer. And,
Right.
you know, they do it on a pole too.
Good at that too.
Yeah.
Yep.
So family, your wife, kids?
Yep.
So how many kids?
I got 3 kids, 2 boys and a girl. It's a lot of fun. They help on the farm. And,
How old are they?
my old Jace is 8. My daughter's 6, and then Jackson, he'll be 2 in March here. So
Time
it's a lot
flies.
of fun. Yeah, that's for sure. Well, your boy's the same age as mine.
Yep, Ross and Jason get together, you to kind of run around a little bit.
Yeah, but yeah, it's been a lot of fun. They get a kick out of going to the polls, that's
Yeah.
for sure.
Kids have it. John Kuchar down in Shipshawana told me Wesley had a step thing on his watch, and in the pits, and then he ran around 24 miles that day.
Oh my gosh.
He had 24 miles on his step thing or whatever. I was like, Jesus, but I couldn't believe it because he never stopped.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wesley's on the move.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, got any more questions, or I think we're good? Or?
I think we're all right. I thank you very much for letting us come out.
Yeah.
I know you're busy.
Thanks for having me.
Spending some time, and we want to we're gonna try to get to everybody's shop and kind of mix it up, and it's good to be here. Check out the farmers market.
Because a lot of people want to see that.
You know, that's people want to see people shops and what they do for
Yeah, see what they do.
And people are proud of their businesses or their farms or whatever, and you want to show them off too. I mean, it's a big deal. It's a big deal.
Hey, one other thing too, you noticed too, with your crops. What was the award you got this year? And it's not the first time either.
No, last year we won, we got 3rd in the nation and won Wisconsin. This year we won Wisconsin. We didn't quite make it to the national level, but it's hard to do in Wisconsin because we don't have the growing units. So that was a tough one to get. I believe we were the first ones last year to even place in the national. So put Wisconsin on the map for that.
So what was the award? Is it
Just the highest yield.
highest
corn,
yield?
Yeah. So we did 322 bushel last year. This year we got 324.
Wow.
So
DeKalb?
yeah. We planted Pioneer and DeKalb, but DeKalb was the one that was the highest the last 2 years,
Which that takes a lot too, you know, I mean, it shows someone like me that you're on your game with everything. You don't just, it's good enough.
there's
no
a
such
lot to
thing
go
as
into it. Yeah.
Good enough, you know.
No, we're competitive in that too.
Yes.
That's a lot of work to do that too.
Yeah,
It is,
It's not-
but we're also trying to see what we can do on every acre that actually pays for itself. We're not just throwing a whole bunch on 1 acre, you know, the acres that we're trying to get this big yield and trying to get a number. We're trying to put it across every acre and see what, if this paid for itself or this, you know, kind of going from there, trying to get a better overall average.
Well, you gave my boys an incentive to do it. They're working on
Oh,
something.
are they?
to
Good.
compete against you.
Good,
Yeah,
good.
every amazing, and the boys are gonna. Yeah,
Good deal.
we're working on something that we're gonna try, but ours is gonna be your game, though, so
Sure.
it's a different
Different
category.
category, yeah.
Yeah, so-
Oh, that's awesome. It gives you something to, you know,
And you
try
run a trip
harder.
usually, right?
Yeah, yep. This year they're going out to Florida. It's a Disney themed thing that
Nice. That'll be fun.
they pay for and do, and it's a nice thing they treat you with. And
Yep.
That's good.
the year before it was down in New Orleans, so it was definitely something to see. That's for sure.
Right, down in Mardi Gras, anywhere?
Yeah,
That'd be cool. I've never been there. I'd like to do that sometime.
Oh, it was fun.
So one other thing before we go though is, you know, the people who come to help and work on the truck and that are here with you, but there's also people that, you know, cut tires and engine build and people who help with chassis stuff, or maybe some sponsors. Anybody else you'd like to put a plug in the tank?
Mark up there at K3, he does an awesome job cutting tires, and he's been really good at getting them done for me. And we actually bought another set, so we don't have to rush them so bad.
But now you get your favorite set. Now you.
Yeah, right.
You're gonna have to buy another set.
Right, right.
Yep.
Right. Obviously Josh Stahl, I mean, he's done a tremendous amount with the motor, and, you know, we work together on chassis, and we do all that stuff ourselves. And, you know, and Kevin Engel King, for dynoing, man, this motor here, it's probably got, I bet you the file on that is about this thick. This motor's been in the dyno probably,
More
I
times
bet
than
there's
it's been in the truck.
150 passes on it, on the dyno.
Grinding feet at Engel Kings.
Well, when we were down to Kevin's and did his show, 16,000 passes on the dyno since 2011.
That's
Wow.
unbelievable.
Yep. The computer on it said whatever. Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, so I told him you should get a mill in there, at least you can grind some corn.
Yeah.
while you're doing it.
Yeah, grinding
He's
feet
kind
at
of
Engel
wasting
Kings.
his power there, but
Yeah, yep. But
no, Kevin is a very knowledgeable guy. I like going down there. He'll kind of give you steer you in the right direction. when you're-
he won't tell you what other people have done, but he
No,
will.
That's
say-
very respectful, yeah.
Yes.
That's what I loved the first time I went there. He told me, he says, well, how much horsepower you think it's gonna make? And he says, well, engine builder says this. Well, I don't know about that, but we're gonna make it run as best it can here today. Oh, and don't ask me what the other guys make for
Yeah,
power.
he'll tell
Hey,
you.
it probably won't
He'll tell you
remember
when
all
you're
anyway,
there.
but
He'll just say you're good.
He'll be like, all right, get this damn thing off the dyno.
You're good to go. He knows.
So we went back a few times. Last spring we went back. And what the hell's this damn motor back and forth? We're gonna try this different injector here quick. He's like, for what? Quit beating it. Don't pull it.
yeah,
But we're always, you know, looking for the next best
And
thing.
if you aren't, you're not gonna win.
Right. So,
well, I think we come to the end here, and we thank you very much, and
yeah, thanks for having me.
good luck here in 2023, good luck with crops and family, and
You guys too.
wish you all the best.
Yeah.
We'll be seeing you shortly, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
So thanks.
Thank you.
Well, it's a pretty good interview, I thought. Jared's a pretty busy guy. I don't know, did he pop on yet?
I don't see him down here at all.
Well, I don't know, John, at the beginning, if you weren't here, but he is out in the field, and I thought today would be a good rain last night. He's pretty,
Didn't work out so well.
nope. He didn't get enough rain to keep him out of the field. Neither did we. We thought we had it a half inch, and we're planting. We started planting this afternoon.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
I had
we're at-
technical difficulties in the beginning with my phone and such. So
yeah,
here I am, live in person.
yep. You know, and then the beautiful dairy farm there, Jared's got his family. And you
Yes,
walk through,
that was-
and we popped in on him pretty unexpectedly, so he didn't have time to clean much up, and he didn't need to. The cattle pens and the barns and stuff were immaculate. Everything they do is top notch over there.
It's a beautiful facility, and just going over there and seeing what they do and how they run, and you know the amount of labor it takes for them and the family to run, and anything they do over there, like when we were talking to him about his corn and stuff and raising grain. I mean, they go full throttle at everything. They take everything very seriously, and everything is a certain way, and that's, you got to give them credit. That's extra work too. They make sure that the animals are taken care of, and that everything's in its place there.
Yep. And I just remember the birthing pens when we walked by there, how clean they were, and that's right there's where you start everything.
Yep. How
So
many calves were they having a day? He said. I don't remember.
I thought you said 3 or 4 a day, right? If I don't remember.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, 3 or 4 a day there. Yep.
That's a lot, But I know we toured that Fair Oaks farm down there. They have 120 or something a day calves born there, but they milk 30,000.
Oh wow.
Big deal, yeah. Yep.
Wow.
But if anybody's got any questions for Jared, I mean, maybe we can answer them. But kind of rough this time of year to get some of these guys out of their tractors and into the take a few minutes to get on here.
Right.
It is, and thanks, Chandler. You do a great job here editing it, and we hope everybody enjoys the shop tour stuff. And it's a lot of fun, a lot of work, but a lot of fun. So.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, I guess next week we're gonna do a show down at the Pullers Championship too, and do some interviews down there and show that off a little bit. Is that the plan, Chandler?
Yeah. Yep. That's what it sounds like. So.
Okay.
Awesome.
So I don't know if you'll have that ready for Monday night, but well, hopefully we have Al Paulson and Chuck Guttenberg and we have their shows done, just not edited yet, correctly?
Right.
Correct? Yep. Maybe we should get one of them done for Monday night, so we don't, I'd like to get one done for Monday night.
Yeah, we'll just have to see how it goes and just kind of feel it out. We're gonna have a lot of. There he is.
Hey, how's it going?
He stopped to take a dinner break.
Yeah, I was throwing a bearing in, and I seen if my phone would work in here.
Yep.
So, what's that?
Are you in a pickup or a tractor?
Tractor.
Oh yeah. Well, that's pretty amazing. Usually, you gotta have Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I don't. I just got back to the farm, so.
Okay. Hey, you probably didn't get to watch the show, but it was really quiet. Farm well. And how things are going. Farm there.
Now you're cutting out. Can you hear me?
Yep, we can hear you.
I can hear you, Jared. Yeah, Greg's cutting out big time.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Well, you could ask.
Yeah, I can't hear Greg, but.
John, I think he wants you to ask the questions.
Ask the questions. I didn't know he was starting to go towards there, but hey, thanks for letting us stop out at the farm. I know it's pretty unexpected, Jared, and it was great to see the farming operation and then your shop with your truck. That was a fun afternoon for us. We greatly appreciate it.
Yeah, no, it was fun day. So.
Chandler's got some videos up here. A video of one of the pulls you're at. You know where that was at, Chandler?
This was actually in Viroqua.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep. I just thought it would
Meso's kind of one that Meso's been pretty good to you, hasn't it?
Yeah, Maisel. We won there a couple times. That's always a fun one. Close to home.
That is a fun one. Yeah, that is close for you guys, isn't it?
Yeah, it's only 40 minutes. So
it's we were talking about that last weekend, some of the pulls we went to, and Greg, I think, said it's kind of like being in a coliseum or something there, how you sit down in there and all the fans are up on the banks all the way around. And it seems to me every year we get more and more people that come there. It seems like it fills in faster and there's more seating, and it seems like it fills up. But it's a great
yeah, they
pull.
get a hell of a crowd down there. They always run out of food. They good food down there.
They do.
Yeah, what, pork sandwiches or something?
Pork chops, yep.
Pork chops,
Yep.
yeah.
So how's the planting going? Are you halfway done?
No, yeah, we're doing good. We're a little over 3/4, so couple more days.
Awesome. How many acres do you guys run?
We're about 3,000.
Plenty to keep you busy.
Yeah, no, we're fortunate here. So,
Yeah. Plus the milking. How many cows do you guys milk?
right around 900. That's what we're
Plenty.
milking. Then we have steers too, and enough to keep us busy.
So you had steers over to your place, didn't you?
Yep. A couple farms we got steers on. So,
Oh. So any big plans for the farmer's nightmare for 2023 here as we're getting close to summertime?
not really for this season. Our new block came. We got one from Chaos. Josh just got that. He's got most of the parts there. He's going to start working on that this summer. Hopefully go to the dyno with it middle of summer, towards the end of summer. It'll be new for next year.
Oh, good.
Kind of use that as our beat lab for the winter. Try to find some new stuff. It's a hell of a block, so I don't think we'll wreck that one.
No.
So.
You'll find another weak link somewhere along the way. You know that.
Yeah, we always do. This block that's in here has been in there, oh, Christ, long time. It's got a lot of dyno passes on it, a lot of runs. I don't want it under the hood when or be the owner of it when it packs its bags. So,
yeah. That's the thing with pulling vehicles. They're going to break. It's when and how bad.
Right. Well, we know how bad. It's when.
That's when. Yeah. Is it? You must have it pretty close to go. Pulling will be right around the corner, or what?
Yeah. It's pretty much ready to go. I don't have much to do to it, so kind of gonna run it the same as last year. A few adjustments is all. So.
Well, good.
No big deal. Clean the dust off.
Fresh cut tires on it.
We had a decent set on there at the end of the year. We tried some different bar angles, and we only really got a couple hooks on them.
Oh.
So just kind of front end setup, and probably put a new clutch in it after a few passes, but for the most part, it should be ready.
Awesome. Well, if anybody else here, we're just about the end of our time. Got any questions for Jared? Let them rip across there. We can ask them.
Yeah.
Oh, we got your pass and Utica on there. That's a good one.
Yeah. I think I lost the injector there.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, the injector split or something. I forget what exactly happened to the injector, and then we got it back. It cooled off. We went to start it. It banged, and a valve seat fell out. Valve stuck, and we had to get the head off and run that. I think it was full throttle, and get the head fixed before the next hook. We didn't have a spare head sitting around, so Josh and his dad, you guys, they worked hard on that to get it back going. So, but yeah, we lost the injector about halfway down the pass at Utica that time. So.
We all back now? Modern technology is great when it works, guys.
Yeah.
Well, we're close, I guess, to the end here, so haven't seen anybody stroll any questions across. We thank you very much again, Jared, and appreciate letting us stop over and interrupting your day with everything going on. But it was really nice seeing your place and your operation.
Yeah.
We wish you the best of luck for 2023.
Yeah, thanks. Oh, thanks for coming out. That was fun. So you guys do a good job with that. It's fun to see where everyone comes from and
thank you.
What they do. So, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. We'd like to thank Casper Egg, Trip Downing, and Farm Street Toys, and also Slama Enterprises for helping us out with the Down and Dirty with the Badger State tractor pullers. So Chandler, I guess we'll see everybody next week. So.
Alrighty, sounds good.
All right. Thanks. I don't know if you can hear